Hey there, and welcome. We are on page 38 of your Pre-Algebra Quarter 1 notebook. In this video, we're just going to do numbers 9 and 10 of solving multi-step equations. Now, these two particular problems are going to be a wee bit different than what we've been doing so far. We're still going to use stay and go, but something in both of these problems is going to just make it a little bit more tricky. And that is this. When I see that I have a fraction with two terms in the numerator, I can't go right to stay and go. I've got to do something else first. So in this case, I've got to get rid of the denominator. I have two terms in the numerator, so I have to get rid of the denominator first. Okay, how do I do that? Well, fractions are division. I'm going to use my inverse operation. What is the inverse operation to multiplication? To division. Fractions are division. What is the inverse operation to division? Multiplication. In this case, I'm going to multiply both sides by the denominator. I'm going to use that inverse operation. So I have 2 times 3x equals, I'm going to just write this here because, quite frankly, I like things to be written. I need more space. This will get rid of my denominator. But I do have 2 times 3x. 2 times 3 is 6x equals 5x plus 7. Now I have a situation where I no longer have a two terms in a numerator situation. I have got some staying and going. So I'm going to draw my stay and go line. I've got a number with a variable over here. I know I want those on the left, so it's going to stay. Here I have a number with a variable on the right. I don't want that, so it's going to go. And the plus 7 is a constant. I do want that to stay on the right, so it's going to stay on the right. 6x, when it stays, it keeps the sign. This is plus 6x. Now I have to move. This has to go. So because this is plus 5x, it's going to be minus 5x when it goes. It changes to the opposite. Plus 7 is staying, so it keeps the plus sign. I've got 6x minus 5x. 6 minus 5 is 1x, and that equals 7. And, well, that's kind of where I want to be, right? 1x, we know as mathematicians, we would just write the x equals 7. So there is how you do that one. Of course, we know we can't just even make it that simple just by multiplying both sides to get rid of that denominator. In this case, we have an added bonus of 2 terms here in the numerator, right? And I've got a plus 9. So in this case, I've actually got to get even rid of something else before. I'm going to do a mini stay and go here before I even get rid of the denominator. This is my term with the variable, so it is going to stay. This is a constant. It needs to go to the other side. So if I've got any constants, I got to stay and go. Stay and go with the constants here. And then I've got this constant over here on the right side. It's going to stay. So as I said, the x minus 1, that term with the variable, stays. It stays over here. But this 9 plus 9 is going to become a negative 9, the opposite. And then this 15 will stay as a plus 15. So I'm going to do x minus 1 over 3 equals negative 9 plus 15. That's 6. Now, this problem looks a lot more like that. I've got a number, or fraction with 2 terms in the numerator. So I've got to get rid of the denominator. Fractions are division. I'm going to multiply both sides by the denominator. I have x minus 1, I don't know why I wrote a 6 there. Well, probably because that's a 6, equals 18. I can stay and go here, right? I can keep this x over here. It's going to stay. My negative 1, that constant, has to get over to the right, go. And this plus 18 is going to stay over here on the right. This is a positive x, so it's going to stay positive here on the left. This negative 1 is going, so it will change to a positive 1. This 18 is staying, so it will stay a positive 18. And it looks like x equals 1 plus 18, which is 19. So again, look for a situation where you have two terms in that numerator. You're going to have to do a little something extra to solve those types of problems. Hope this video was helpful. Thanks so much, and see you later.